Toocoolsometimes, ayy. 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 Toocoolsometimes podcast, you know that it is, yeah.
You ready?
Cool.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the hashtag Toocoolsometimes podcast. It's your boy MiekWorld, and right now, I got a special guest for y'all. Now, I say special a lot, almost every show, but this time I really mean it. All right. Now, this person I'm about to introduce y'all to is in the chemistry field. Is that correct? Chemistry field?
Yes,
Is that the
yes,
chemistry
yes.
field? And she is a chemist. Please welcome my special guest, Miss Cynthia Chapman. Audience? Oh, y'all didn't know I had an audience. I got y'all. Y'all know I had an audience out here, yeah. So hey, first of all, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You know me, can't kill no one, let none die.
Yeah.
You know, so living, yeah. So introduce yourself to the people. Let them tell you who you are.
Everyone, I'm Cynthia Chapel. You know, I like to say girl from the South Side, you know, like Michelle Obama. Born and raised outside of Chicago. Been in St. Louis about 6 years now.
Okay.
I'm a chemist, trade, education. Originally came to the region to work over at Anheuser-Busch, and
Okay.
you know, I've been here since, and currently I'm working in the space of founder of Black Girls Do STEM.
Black Girls Do STEM.
Which is what we're here to talk about today.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. So I didn't even know you were Chicago native.
Yeah, Chicago native.
Black Girls Do STEM. What exactly is that?
So Black Girls Do STEM, let's first start by sort of just breaking down the STEM acronym.
I was gonna ask him that. I said
Yeah.
STEM. What does it stand for?
We're talking about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So we're essentially talking about these subject areas that comprise this sort of STEM idea.
Okay.
And the goal of Black Girls Do STEM is to sort of expose and give Black girls, specifically from underrepresented neighborhoods, access to STEM knowledge, to STEM professionals, and to STEM career pathways. You know, I tell you the mission is to trigger and increase curiosity in the minds of Black girls in the areas of science, technology, engineering, mathematics.
What motivated you to start to do Black Girls Do STEM?
The motivation really came from, I was getting tired of the constant continuation of this 20-year, 30-year conversation about representation in Black women and Black girls. And I just also think there's this stigma in the Black community around science or engineering or technology that is somehow not for us. And it's like, no, we're living, breathing people and things. Like, we interact with the same world, the same physical space as everyone else. And so I think we got to just like teach science in a culturally appropriate way.
And that's what I'm gonna get into, because, you know, everything that's promoted in front of us is either, you know, you play a sport, which I did. No offense to us sports players.
Yeah, no offense
but,
to
you know,
sports.
Or, you know, you can rap a little bit. I got balls, you know, as y'all saw in the last video. I can rap a little. I didn't show it because I didn't want to show the dude up. Shout out to Roddy Sniper, my dog. But, you know, it's one of the things, you know, we play sports, we can rap, you know.
We all at the lunch table making our little beats. I mean, that's just what you do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's like, I was interested in science, but then got out of it.
I mean, every piece of literature, every study that anyone can put out basically says that it's about representation and role models.
Yeah.
Right? And the cornerstone of Black Girls Do STEM, we want to like provide scholarship and training through real exercise, and that's the exposure to the career pathways. But another big piece is the empowerment piece and the mentorship piece as our core values, because we want to make sure that we're putting Black women scientists in front of our Black girls.
And that's great that you're able to do that, because it's beyond that one day career day kind
Absolutely,
of
you got to get out the building.
I
tell people all the time, like, we have to learn how to like use language to affirm our kids, but we also got to learn how to start showing up. And Black Girls Do STEM is very hands-on, and it's about showing up for youth in a responsible way, giving them knowledge and skills. Absolutely.
You got to show up. So, you know, during this process, you know, you told them about your motivation. What motivates you to do it. What was one of the first lessons you learned, and what can you give them for advice when you learned your first lesson?
Well, I would say this wasn't really a lesson, but this is just like something that I had to be really clear on. I think you got to be real clear on the why and real clear on the value.
Okay.
Right? Like, I think you got to believe in the value that you're adding before you can really start building a solid foundation.
Those lessons you learned, is one of the things you learned with it.
Yeah.
Throughout this process, you also spoke on, some of the motivation that motivated you.
Yeah.
If you had a chance to get somebody some motivation or some positivity about them starting their own type of initiative or maybe workshop that you're doing, what could be something motivation you could tell them to just keep them fighting?
It's worth it in the end. I think like anytime you set out to do a people-focused initiative, a people-focused program, that really adds some value to people's lives, people's realities. I think if you really set out to do that with all of the right intentions, when you see that return, it lets you know that everything you've worked towards is worth it.
Yeah, definitely. And I always got to quote one of the great poets of our time, Mr. T.I. Tip. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I thought you were going to say maybe Miss Maya Angelou. I thought you was going to
what I'm
say
saying? Right. As he once said before, progress is a slow process. Make your next move your best move. So, this whole process you're doing this, you're seeing the misrepresentation of black women doing it. You're seeing that you have to put forth the effort yourself.
Absolutely.
You're putting forth the effort. Now the ball is rolling.
Yeah.
The ball is rolling.
The ball is rolling.
What inside the program is going to say, hey, I'm motivating these girls. Maybe even just take maybe one or two. What are you doing to grasp their minds? When you go to space?
So the STEM workshop covers various topics.
Okay.
And so one of our platforms is hands-on workshop with girls ages 11 to 14, which is traditionally our 6th to 9th graders. And so the idea there is to give them hands-on workshops on different STEM careers. So for example, our spring break launch, we focus on cosmetic chemistry, because girls are so into lip gloss, amount of potential in the beauty industry, and the amount of money we as black women spend in the beauty industry, and there's cosmetic chemists everywhere, and again, how many of those are black women? And then we talked about the science of taste, food science and biology, and just like understanding what goes into consumer products, what goes into packaging for consumer products, how do we choose certain colors, how do we test certain formulas, and all of those type of things that actually go into tangible things that girls can go into the store and see, go and pick up off of a shelf, and they need to now understand that there's a scientist behind the scenes answering these questions, doing these tests, going from point A to point B in this science process for me to be able to eventually buy this off the shelf.
So how y'all think about y'all like that?
Yeah.
You're behind the science.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to dive into. They actually learn something tangible. They can go out there and you know what you actually doing. You probably know this too, but I'm gonna tell the people too. You're giving them an opportunity to actually make their own career and maybe possibly make their own products too.
Absolutely. So they walk away having made their own lip gloss at the end of the workshop for that one. And then we're going to have cosmetic chemistry too, where they're going to make their own perfumes. Girls don't know that these type of things that they're already interested in are science. I don't like science, but this is science, right? What don't you like about lip gloss? And so it's like you got to connect those dots for them because they don't know. And then the next component is what you see here. We're having like a zoo veterinary science laboratory tour. And so the biggest part of that is getting girls out of their 4 or 5 block radius and getting them into a science company, into a science lab to talk and network with real scientists.
Where's everything located at?
So right now, any girl in the region can sign up for our Saturday STEM workshop. So right now, June through September, we're running the Saturday STEM workshops, and then we're doing the zoo tour at the beginning of the month in June. at Thomas Dunn Learning Center located in St. Louis City on the south side.
Okay.
At 3113 Gasconade Street.
3113
So
Gasconade
we will be at
Street.
Thomas Dunn all the way through September.
Okay.
But honestly, the overall platform is for us to be an after-school program at a school site. And so we're still trying to secure our school site for the fall. But we sort of see it as an after-school program. We'll work with 20 girls in one school building for a whole entire academic year.
That'd be cool.
And then our program will still be available to the greater community outside of just our physical school sites for our Saturday workshops and for some of our tours.
Yeah! Y'all like that? Y'all like that? It's gonna be cool. Yeah. And you guys, right now, we're gonna get into commercial break. So we're gonna see these commercials, see these ads, and we'll catch y'all in a minute. All right, y'all. See you in a minute. Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy Meek_World, and right now I'm doing something special. If you want to be featured on my podcast during the show, just make sure you hit me up on my Gmail right here. Let it go to any of you guys. Any of you guys want to promote anything or you got any good advertising, even if you're selling Girl Scout cookies, even if you want to promote your basketball camp, you want to promote your football camp, even want to promote your weightlifting. Or if you're selling unused baby wipes. Alright, so if you promote anything or you want to do your advertising on my show, on the screen here, also there's another commercial break, let me know. Contact me on my Gmail right here, and I'll get back with y'all. Alright, y'all, next podcast dropping soon. Peace.
Toocoolsometimes podcast, you know what it is. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Yeah. Now this is the part of the show people enjoy. This is probably one of the better parts of the show. This is what people wait on, you know. But this part of where I just ask you rapid questions. You know, you just answer as quick as you can.
Okay.
All right, cool. So
I'm
you know,
ready.
some questions are light, some questions are heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as you can balance them, it's fine. Level spell backwards spells level. You need balance. You know what I mean? Race car spelled backwards is race car. You know, you need that.
You got a lot of these spelled backwards.
I got a lot of these spelled backwards. Yeah, you know I was 3rd grade spelling championship. I can spell too. I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty good at spelling too. If you had a chance to build a school, what would you name it and why?
Build a school, what would I name it and why? Well, you know I gotta have STEM in it.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta have STEM in it.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be all about like the advanced STEM curriculum. You know, STEM Academy of Excellence.
Ooh, that's a good name.
You
That's
know,
a good name.
Of course, everything that I promote in education is surrounding STEM because I truly think it is going to be limitless possibility and opportunity in the future to be in the STEM space in all aspects. When you think about entrepreneurship, when you think about other industries, I think it's becoming technology based. You see MasterCard now sort of branding itself as a technology company that works in the finance industry. And so I really truly believe that if we get our kids those type of skills and that skill set, that they will be successful.
Oh, that's good. That's a good answer. That was a good answer. I like that. So what would be the first sentence you would say to a young lady who's interested in getting into the STEM program?
Try everything and see what fits. The workshops are literally that. They are about exposure. So come to every workshop on all of the different careers and all the different pathways. Try everything and see what fits.
It don't work, try something different. Try to make something different. All right, now this It's clapping. And I really enjoyed the conversation. It was a great conversation. I think so myself. Great conversation. So, you know, I look for certain people, you know, who have these certain qualities that determine they're good people.
Yeah.
Loyal people. People that'll stand with you. 10 toes down, you know? So, you know, I got this contract for. Yeah, so, you know, you sign this contract here. You know, don't use your real name. You know, use your
I got a couple aliases.
Yeah, a couple aliases. You know, she is from Chicago. You know, so you know she traveled the world. She traveled. So you show it to the people. Show the people how it goes.
Alright, I'm loyal.
Yeah, show it. Push it over there. Bam. Show them over here. Show them over here.
BGD STEM.
Show them over here. Hold it.
BGD STEM.
Yeah. How it feel?
It feels good.
We getting five. We getting five. It's always two.
It's always two all
the time. So you just signed it. It feels good. It feels good. Now it really feels good. I know you loyal. I know you loyal. The podcast, all that stuff is good. Now, you know, I also got other stuff for you. If you didn't know, you know, I got the contract for you.
I didn't know.
So I also got some other gifts for you. Bam! Got these wristbands for you. Already know about the wristbands. You know, they give you two wristbands. These for yours to keep. You know, on there it has my ad, my hashtag Toocoolsometimes. And on the inside is a basketball training. So you know you can keep one. You know, you give them both. You know,
BDS training.
Yeah, you can give them to, you know, one of the girls in the group, things like that. You know, show them you rock them. You know, I gotta keep mine on. Keep mine all the time. Yeah, so that's cool. What's two? You know, on my post, I said I gets the money. I gets to it. You know,
you gotta get the money.
Get to the money. So I got $100 for you. Got $100. Got $100 for you. $100 right there. They got my podcast on there. Has Toocoolsometimes. Got MiekWorld on the back. It's my little signature. It's my.
He gave me this celebrity signature.
Two initials. That's all they get. Yeah. Big. You know, you talking big time. Getting away $100 around here. You know, the big hundreds. You know, so but that's actually going to be like a ticket. So you get to keep that. You can take that with you. I'm trying to throw the event later on. Everybody was on the podcast. Everybody come together and celebrate. You know, celebrate together. You've been on the podcast, something cool. That'll be your interest for you. Everybody get +1. All right, cool. So I also said I get to them coins. I get to them coins. And you know, since I said I get to them coins, you know, and you was on the show and you spoke your mind. You spoke it well. You spoke your mind well.
Thank
you. So
you
get 2 pennies for your thoughts.
2 pennies for my thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm hoping one day my thoughts are worth more than 2 pennies, but I'll take these 2 pennies for nothing.
They worth a million and millions or whatever you want it to be. All right, cool. So now you know I gave you your gifts. You know, as part of the show, we about to wrap it up. First, let these people know your organization information and then your personal information or whatever your contact information you want to give them, and any other events you have going on so far.
Yes. So Black Girls Do STEM website is bgdstem.com. Again, all of our handles on Facebook and Instagram is at bgdstem. We're also on Twitter at that same handle. We have our STEM workshops that's just been listed June through September. If you're looking to sign up, please get signed up as soon as possible. We have our summer lab tour, which we're going to go to the St. Louis Zoo to go and visit their veterinary sciences labs and talk to some of their scientists on site. And we're still seeking volunteers, so go to the bgdstem.com website and you can sign up and fill out the volunteer form. We have upcoming volunteer orientations happening May 11th and May 18th of next month. Again, for the Saturday workshops and beyond. Check out the website, it's pretty dope.
That's cool. And y'all know where y'all can reach me at always. Is at Miek_world. Or follow the hashtag Toocoolsometimes. TM, trademark, don't steal it, I come at you. And y'all know if you want to contact me, you want to be on the show, you want to put your advertisement back here, just contact me at my Gmail. I'm gonna spell it be champion. It's _world@gmail.com. That's UNDERSCOREWORLD @gmail.com. I told you I was gonna knock it down.
Yeah.
I landed.
Was gonna knock it
I was
down.
landed that mud. You know, it was nice. Yeah, it was nice. Also, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please go support this young lady.
Black Girls Do
STEM. Please go support. Also, I want to give a special thanks to everybody who commented on my last post. I appreciate you all. Advertisers, get in contact with me. By all means, I can get you up here, okay? And as I'm starting to do this different thing now. I want to end every show with a quote. I want to end the show with a quote they can think about for a second.
Yeah.
And you can think about it too. All right? So this is my quote to end the show. All right? To kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you're going to have to break a finger. This Meek_World hashtag Toocoolsometimes podcast. Peace.
Toocoolsometimes, ayy. Toocoolsometimes, ayy. Toocoolsometimes, ayy. Toocoolsometimes, ayy. Toocoolsometimes, ayy. Toocoolsometimes, ayy. Toocoolsometimes podcast, you know that it is, yeah.